I love asking players about big what ifs for NBA history. I had Kobe on my show years ago. I asked him about nearly getting traded to the Bulls. I asked T-Mac about almost forming a big three with Tim Duncan and Grant Hill. There was a report years ago that you almost were traded to Boston. Kevin Garnett was almost traded to Phoenix, and picks went to Minnesota. Is that true? And, can you tell that story?
It's true. And Phoenix wasn't going to do the deal. They think it was a deal because what will happen is you would change your style of play instantly because we're two different type of players. So, and they didn't want it. And then at the time, I think Boston had, because that's what I said, because KD was in Minnesota at the time, before down. So I would have went to Boston, he would came there. But and at the time, Boston was losing too there. I think they had a losing record at that time, and I was like, but I mean, we have no control over that. So The thing is, it was crazy. Some of the rumors that come out about trades are actually true. But the question is, both sides have to agree to it. So people can throw out deals all the time.
How serious were the talks?
There's plenty of hypotheticals out there. Well, so this morning, you want to hear our true story. So I was about to be a free agent. I never really fully ever became a free agent, except my last year playing. That's why I went to sign with Cleveland, my last year play. That's when I was bar none cut from everybody. Because when I signed with Dallas, it was a sign and trade. I was still in the contract basically with Toronto. It was a sign and trade deal. So I never really tested the free market agency like that. And what happened was I was about to be a free agent. I was about to be something. It was a trade. Kobe had called, and it was something dealing with if it was true. That's around that time with the rumors with that KG stuff, and it was like, are you really gonna go out in this market, or it's a possibility I want you to come to LA?
Wow.
So we was texting, and he was like, "Yo, it ain't happening because they didn't have the money to pay me." You know what I'm saying? It was very, very, but that was a story that people don't know about a lot.
I always find stuff so interesting, just thinking how that could change NBA history. Like you in a Lakers uniform or a Celtics uniform, KG in Phoenix.
It was
crazy.
A lot of situations out there that was, open a little bit. It was pretty fun though, man. I think when you look at the business of the NBA, man, in the whole, man, optimism of what could possibly be is what makes it that much dynamic though, and even with the trade this went down with Damon Lillard, everybody, Paul Pierce actually, it's funny, he actually predicted that.
He did call that.
In July. He said, if I'm Dame, I will try to get to Milwaukee. So
I saw that, yep.
It's funny he said that, but I mean, I can see it, but do I think they better? They lost a lot for that trade. Grayson Allen was a great player for Milwaukee.
For Holiday.
That's a great pickup for Phoenix. He's a great player, dude. Like he does a lot of small stuff. He's a very tough guy. I like him. There's something about him I like. I like the ones at Duke, that little rough, rugged side to him. But he's one of those guys that can hit shots. He's gonna play defense. He could compete. He actually a lot better than people give him credit for. He ain't got a chance really to showcase his skills, but he can play. And if they able to use him the right way, he can help them.
He's very underrated. I'm glad you made the point too about how, so many trade talks get put out there and, one team might just call another and that becomes a rumor. But there are times when, the talks are serious and like this, where the players are actually communicating too, like you're talking to Kobe. So yeah, I always find those situations fascinating. So I appreciate you delving into that. But thanks so much for your time, man. Enjoy the rest of your trip and have a safe flight home.
No, I appreciate it, Alex, man. Anytime, man. We do have great conversations and stuff.